All right, so this one might be kind of wild. This is out of DeKalb, Georgia. I think it's Georgia. Pretty sure that's the only DeKalb I know. DeKalb for some of you, I guess. But dispatch gets a call about this guy walking down the middle of the street, like I think it's 20, and officer responds like, "Hey, dude, let me give you a ride to the nearest gas station."
Recording.
So here's the thing, brother. You got a warrant for your arrest, okay? So you are going to jail today. We're gonna put you in these handcuffs, all right? So what I need you to do is I need you to slide this way to your right.
Okay, so they give the guy a ride, which, I mean, not uncommon, right? I mean, I've done it. You just, oh, you need a ride, I'll give you a ride. It's fine, it's not a big deal. But before you put anybody in the back of your patrol car, you pat them down. Period. About to find out why, I think.
Yeah, no, your other right, military right. The other right.
Yeah, you can't get out.
The other right. Towards us.
Towards us, put your feet up on their feet.
Yeah, we for real, dog. We ain't gonna
Are you sure I got my right name?
Yes, sir.
Listen, I called my chief of probation officer yesterday.
Okay, comply.
Listen, I got two different IDs. Look. Please look at it. Please look at I got different IDs. Please check it out.
Come on, slide this way.
We still have to detain you for the time being, okay?
Mr. Smith.
What's in her hand? She's got handcuffs in her hand. She's ready to handcuff this guy. What if you got to fight? What if you got to draw your gun?
What do you got going on, man?
Shot fired. 27 Camel Road. Shot fired.
Flying is 10-3. So what do we have, 78 directions?
Black man, all black Cola guy 69 in the back of the car.
2-4.
It's a good reload. Working him. Oh, did he get a little malfunction there? Yeah. He got it back in.
2-4.
Back up. Find some cover. Find some cover, okay?
2-4. Unit. Unit 10-4.
10-4, I don't have vision on the suspect yet.
That's it for. It's for confirming no visual.
I don't know. Find cover, baby.
Hey. Good on him for checking the condition of his weapon.
Radio, the central for additional units of the negative contact with additional movement. 74 10 for ambulance, you show us. What's the exact location?
2701 Camel Road at the Shell gas station.
If anyone advise the shots was fired at PD?
PD fired the shots first. Subject pulled out a handgun and pointed it at us.
That
Subject did fire a shot.
Why is that a question right now? Like, I want to know who asked that question. Were any shots fired at PD? Why is that pertinent to what's going on right now? Why is that more important than getting units to him and checking on his condition? I don't understand that question. Somebody clue me in.
I don't know.
Forward, we've got 2 different units when I check a 10-4 that run.
He looks down.
Fired with any injuries?
All right, I'm on you.
Give me 10.
I've never seen it.
Okay. He looks down.
Yeah, he messing up.
He looks down.
That's it for it.
I can't see it all.
Wait a minute.
Oh shit. All right. Is it? Is he? Is he down? He's down. Hey, help me pull him back. All right, radio, you can go ahead to 1034. Subject is down. 69 is secure. Help me pull him out. Damn it!
I'm going to go and imagine that the agency probably blurred that out. So,
This way to your right.
just to kind of
No, your
revisit
other
some of
military
this,
Right. The other right.
Yeah, you can't get out.
The other
if you're
right.
military, right?
Towards
Where's
us.
us? Because we up on their feet.
So there's a level of complacency I think that we oftentimes find ourselves in, and this is kind of a good illustration of that. You've got to, and everybody's argumentative when they know they're about to have handcuffs put on them. This guy probably thought he was free and clear, man. Hey, maybe I just saw my probation officer yesterday and I didn't have any warrants in, so why do I have him now? And the natural reluctance to want to go to jail, right? But as soon as they start becoming squirrely like that, got to have these free and available to do things with. And if they're holding on to something, then at least one of them's not free and available. So just, food for thought, I guess.
Yeah, we for real, dog. We ain't
I
gonna
want
let.
to shoot. I think look at my. I got different IDs.
We still have to detain you for the time being, okay?
Mr. Smith.
What do you got going on, man?
Shot fired. 27 Camel Road, shot fired.
Where did the other officer go? There she is.
So, what do we have, 78? Direction?
Black man, all black coals got 69 in the back of the car.
Hey, so that was a pretty good reload, right? I mean, obviously the man's practiced. It's hard to tell what the other officer's doing because she's off camera for most of the time. I'd love to see her body cam as well. I like how as soon as the shooting started, or as soon as he started shooting, he's off the X and he's moving. He's putting distance in between the bad guy and him. And this, I think, and I'll probably get crucified for saying this, but this is after the initial shots were fired, this is more suppressive fire to give himself an opportunity to get back and create some space more than it was to put shots necessarily on target. I might be wrong about that, but at the minimum, everything he's doing, though, is going into the car, it looks like. Now he's going to press back up, right? We've got to address the threat because in this situation, we can't afford to let this guy get out with a gun and threaten the remainder of the community at large. I mean, if he's willing to pull a gun and point it at you, he's not going to have any problem snatching somebody out of a car at the gas pump and taking off in it. So I think they're justified, or they are justified in what they're doing. But I like the fact that he's pushing back up to better assess, in my opinion, and to be able to get more accurate rounds on. I don't know what that malfunction was. Maybe he limp-wristed it.
Back up.
I mean, it doesn't look to be the case, but
Find some cover. Find some cover, okay?
Unit. unit 10-4?
10-4, I don't have to do on the suspect yet. 3-1 radio, the 10-4 for additional unit, so radio 8. Negative contact with official.
10-4, can anyone advise the shots was fired in PD?
So I'm still baffled by that question. Excuse me. And I'd like to know the thought behind that question. Like, you've got officers out in a gunfight, for all you know, and you're worried about who shot at who first, or who shot at who at all. I don't know that that's pertinent information right there. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe there's a dispatcher out there that can correct you, or maybe that was a supervisor. And that may be the explanation. Maybe that was a sergeant or lieutenant, shift commander going, well, sure would wonder, you know, somebody, did they shoot at us or did we shoot at them? Man, come on.
PD fired the shots first. Subject.
All right. Hey, good approach by this guy. I mean, he kind of fucking duck walks up to the car, it looks like, but he got where he was going. Little combo Groucho meets the Penguin. I mean, he got there.
That's 10-4.
I mean, at the end of the day, they got a gun pointed at them and they responded. I think the response was probably, you know, fair. The guy did good work, both getting off the X, creating distance, good reload, and then pushing back in to assess and, you know, put more rounds out if he has to. He also made sure that his partner was okay in finding cover. I don't know what she was doing, but it didn't appear to be super helpful. And I know a bunch of people are going to blast, well, it shouldn't, you know, women shouldn't be cops. Well, that's bullshit. I've worked with a lot of female officers that have been jam up. So, you know, save that. Anyway, I think all in all, this is pretty interesting. But it goes to show you that, you know, even if you're going to just give somebody a ride, man, either pat them down, or if they're not cool with being, you know, checked. I mean, that's not a situation where you're just giving them a ride, right? So Terry doesn't necessarily apply, right? But it's a consensual thing. Hey, if you want to ride, cool, let me pat you down for guns. If you're not okay with that, then walk. It's pretty simple, but it's a consensual type of a situation. It's not a Terry type of a situation, because they're not suspected of a crime. They just are walking, and you offered them a ride. But man, you gotta be careful. I mean, how many of you guys check your back seats after you get prisoners out? Right? It's got to be done. Anyway, that's the end of that. You guys be good. If you can't be good at it. We'll see you next time. Be safe.